and welcome back to what could possibly be the last 100 Mario challenge for me in a long time. It's just, I don't want to overkill it, I guess. You know, I don't want to do 70 of these all in a row. I mean, it's a good thing to just pad out a side project with, because like Mario Party 5 is going up. But I'm gonna get into more serious projects pretty soon. Like, Wind Waker is actually the next game. I can say it now. It's all recorded, it'll be going up in the next couple months or so. But,
Oh,
I was stupid. But I have another series entirely planned, which is actually Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. I think I might have said this already in another video. But, oh shoot. Yeah, but in Modern and Super Mario World, you can choose Piranha Plant levels like this if you want. I'm just trying to... Okay, that is just cheap. Not gonna lie. That is just kind of bad design. Yeah, I feel like this level is just bad. This level isn't fun, it's just horrible. Yeah, that's the tutorial. Basically, like, this Lakitu here is so low. It says dash to the goal, which that sounds all well and good, but it actually, you can't make a consistent dash. And then that happens. Like, if you're gonna make a level about just running real fast, don't put constant obstacles in your way, because that destroys the sense of speed. Well, we finally got through that. But yeah, what I was saying, like Kirby, then I think Star Fox, Luigi's Mansion. Wind Waker takes a while. I'll just leave it at that. Wind Waker is a long game, and it's actually a 3-heart run. It's not even 100%. That's gonna take and it still took a little bit of time. So, well, the good news about this kind of level is we can recoup all the lives we lost last time. Unless you screw up the combo. Actually, I did get enough lives. Yeah, that was actually an easy level. Even though I'm playing on normals, that was still an easy level. Wind Waker, yeah, it actually turned out really well, other than like my controller dying a couple times. Spoiler. I'll just do one round of this because, frankly, it's twice as long. Yep, so yeah, Mario will be going on a little bit of break. I'll probably unlock some stuff off screen as well, because I kind of want to just play in my own time, more so than I have already. So just constantly saving this for a whole other year, however long it takes. And I already mentioned Paper Mario, which is like February, which is like, I think the next big game I play after Wind Waker. No, it isn't. Super Mario Sunshine and Pikmin both come after Wind Waker and before Paper Mario. Super Mario Sunshine, yeah, 100%. It was actually longer than Wind Waker, ironically, just because it was 100%, unlike Wind Waker, which was minimum completion, essentially. Holy cow, Super Mario Sunshine. Not gonna lie, I wouldn't be surprised if the view count on it is super low, because the blue coins take up half the playthrough. Half the LP is just blue coins. I'm not even making it up. If you played Sunshine, you know what blue coins are. Oh yeah, and you could cheese it in Super Mario World. You can actually spin jump through blocks like that, and like how it just destroyed the shell there. I'm getting comboed. Like, yeah. Oh yeah, that attack where the flames drop down, a la Super Mario World, is exclusive to Super Mario World style. He doesn't do that in any of the other ones. Because how surprise? Yep, it's definitely a surprise. Not necessarily fun though. Yeah, like I feel like these levels are way too chaotic. Most of them. Like some of them, like every once in a while you get like a legitimately well thought out decent level. But other levels just seem to just pile on enemies, and that's just kind of not fun, quite frankly. It's just like kind of a chore to get through. And his Lakitu is the worst. He just is. Bowser's hitbox actually does apply to this one. I thought it didn't, but it applies to this. So basically, 3D World, not 3D World, New Super Mario Bros. U and Super Mario World have similar physics between games. There's 1 and 3 that have like super unique physics from each other. And yeah, this level is just not easy. It's definitely higher difficulty. It's not fun either, so... Like, it's not challenging, it's the problem. I mean, I'm dying a lot, but it's not challenging, because it's actually a really easy concept. It's just padded out by having loads of enemies blocking everything. It's like, you know, if I were a little kid playing this game, I'd be like super disheartened by air quotes easy levels that end up being super challenging. Like, I know this is technically not easy, this is higher difficulty, but still, if I came across a level in easy that was actually really challenging, I'd feel like super bummed out by that. Like, if you just make a hard level, make it at least fair, like, no frills, no gimmicks, just, this is frustrating. It's just frustrating, levels like this, but, I consider myself okay at Mario. I'm not, like, an expert, and I have played some very, very challenging levels that are still fair. Okay, that is not good. This design is flawed, the timing of the pieces is off. Look at this. See, look at this. This is unbeatable if you don't rush through that first part. You're just screwed. You just have to jump off and die. That's not good level design if you don't, you know, plan out your stuff, plan out your levels well enough. Like, see, I'm not gonna... The cycle basically gets broken, because everything's on a cycle. Like, everything spawns at the edge, right outside the edge of the screen. So if you don't get to that edge of the screen fast enough, you die. Which is not fun. It's just bad planning, really. Like, at least it's a short level, but still, like, the blocks are getting, like, super... They just weren't spaced out properly. Like, if you're gonna do levels like this, I prefer them with, like, tracks, to at least keep them at least on a set pattern. Even levels with tracks can get off because of just when objects spawn. Lavish Garden, I don't know what this could be. You know, for a level called Lavish Garden, I would recommend going to either Super Mario World and New Super Mario Bros. Because, you can do a lot more with, like, the backgrounds, because of the platforms. You can actually just set them up as backgrounds, and that looks really nice. So, it was actually not a horrible level, it's just, like, it just, I don't think it fit the Super Mario Bros. Style very well. It would fit better in the latter two, definitely. It wasn't, like, offensively hard either. Like, this is just kind of overwhelming. Having to dodge everything. This is what I meant earlier about the Yarn Yoshi. Because this is a Yarn Yoshi amiibo, because you can tell because of the different sound effects. I got Pikmin for some reason. Oh, okay, enough goofing around with that. Now I'm back to Yoshi. I lost Yoshi. I wonder if it's intended, or if it's just a coincidence that I'm getting those two. It seems like a random combination, which is another problem I do have with the game, is that a lot of people don't seem to be using amiibo in well thought out ways, like, thematically speaking. Like, I played a really good F-Zero level in an earlier video, but a lot of the levels are just like, hey look, amiibo, because I own a Pikachu or whatever, and wanted to use it for this game. Not because it actually makes any thematic sense. Like, if the way I look at, if you can include Amiibo, you know, really to make a level that caters to the Amiibo really cleverly. Oh, Skinny Mario, but it doesn't work when you have an Amiibo costume. This must be someone who hasn't unlocked a whole lot yet. There's nothing here is really utilizing any, like, super chat. Oh, that must be the Yoshi's Woolly World, completion jingle. I've obviously not played the game. Actually, that level was good, but it just, I felt like the Amiibo were really random. I designed a Metroid level that's very vertical, using sub-levels. And I feel like it kind of comes off very Metroid-y. So, at least I hope so. I can't upload it because I hit the level cap, which is 10 levels until you get my stars from the user creation base, which unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of ways to get stars. I mean, I've tried to, you know, talk about my levels, promote them on Miiverse and stuff, but it's not really working that well. Like this, if you just mistime it, I was just... Actually, no, it's pretty easy to break. Because you can just spin jump to get extra height, and that will clear, and it'll let you clear the Podoboo. Actually, this would be a good live farming spot. Because of the infinitely spawning enemies. I'm just gonna take the hit and run. Okay, that's a little bit cheap. I assume what you have to do is this, but it's gonna take a while. Oh well, I put it on, that's cool. So if you press down when you're holding a shell, like this, you actually equip it. That's clever. Like, see, this isn't fun. Like, maybe to some people it is, but to me, this just isn't fun. Just having just having to do all this dodging and stuff. Like, for levels like this, I've seen other levels like this that at least give you a fireball. So that's, you know, something. A little bit of protection. It's just like, again, and you can tell the patterns of fireballs are pretty randomized. So, yeah, like there, I just got a bad pattern there. And now the Bowsers are coming towards me, which is a scary thought. 3 mushroom Bowsers is just like the most overused gimmick, and also not a gimmick that was even fun the first time. Because like you can't jump over them, obviously, you actually do have to take them out. And it's kind of a slow process. And I glitched it, so I can't even do this, I don't think. So apparently you can jump... Okay. Well, I'm in trouble now. So if you jump into the fireball from below, you actually can take out the fireball, you just can't get hit by it. I seriously I'm hating this level. Because it's just like again, at least if they gave you like infinitely spawning fire flowers, it'd be a little more, you know, fun. But this just is... Also another thing I'm worried about is these Bowsers regain health when you go off screen. If so, I could be here all day. So I'm skipping. Oh, that sounds reassuring. You seem to keep all your lives when you skip a level, but it's still frustrating. I'm just still super pissed off at that last level. It just... The management in this game is sorely lacking right now. Levels like, you know, that just are super time consuming and frustrating are just, I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's fair to the audience. I mean, because, you know, obviously I'm assuming this, but I'm assuming a lot of kids play this game. So just creating super cheap levels, I don't know. Like if I were to play that level as a kid, I'd totally rage quit. And like the last level wasn't hard, is my problem. The one with the 3 Bowsers, it just wasn't hard, it was just annoying. Again, a lot of people obviously complete it if it's still classified as normal, but still. I'm rebelling against the system. And I think I broke the level. Oh, this is gutsy. Oh shoot. If I could have made it up to that top harbor, I would have been able to do okay. I just screwed that up. So I'm gonna play it right this time, play it safe. I think I've already played this level, just because of random chance. Seems to recall it coming up before. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I might have played this level. Now that we passed all the spikes, I should be okay. If not this exact level, something very similar. Also, does anyone know how the music stuff works in this game? Because I'd be curious to try that, but I don't know how it actually works. Some of these unbeatable, some of these like levels that play themselves will actually be broken, where you can't actually complete them. Like, because some... Okay, that sounds really terrible. Oh, that sounds like a better sign. Infinite 1-ups. Where's Bowser? Yeah, here's an interesting... Oh, I get it. You're supposed to use the 1-up trick on this guy. Whoops. Okay. Basically, if you mess up, then you have to just die. Good. That's another thing I don't like. Levels that where if you like just jump down, like assuming that's where you have to go, sometimes you just have to restart the level because they don't tell you anything. Like if you don't have a Tanuki, you leave you doomed, but it's like, how are you supposed to know that? It says you can only get one. Yay, Mario raging. Yeah, I do really like this game. I just wish the user base used it more responsibly. Nintendo would crack down on certain cruddy behaviors by players. Yeah, I don't know, just seeing such like cheap levels all the time, it's just like frustrating. Again, so far I haven't actually seen levels that aren't that cheap until this very video, for some reason. I'm just getting a ton of really cheap levels on the row. So yeah, you can do that. I'm not sure if the creative level intended for you to do that, but you can't spin jump off piranhas. Which again, I've said this before, but I do wish you could spin jump off saws. Because that was something in Super Mario World that was actually removed in this game. And you can do some really creative levels with jumping off saws. Okay, I'm not sure what to do here. And that was obviously not... Because here's the thing, when you jump on a spring... And this is one of the hidden death sounds. I hate this because it takes so long. But anyway, you can't spin jump off springs. You just segue into a normal jump when you do a spin jump off a spring. I feel like the creative level intended for you to be able to know that trick as well. What was this level called? The Caves. I made a level heavily based on spinning off objects like thwomps, but I called it something that implies spin jumping. I feel like not enough people hang a lantern on the fact that you have to spin jump. Hang a lantern is not the right term for that, I know, but it's the only term I can think of to describe it. Try to trick it out. Oh well, that was actually pretty smooth, but it didn't get me anywhere. Try to crouch jump into that. Oh, that was pretty smooth. Comparatively speaking. Can't be over yet. I'm not looking for the hard mode. I hear hard mode is just kind of a cesspool of really unfair levels. I mean, because even normal mode isn't exactly great so far. This is my first time trying normal. It's not going too well. I mean, look, we're 20 minutes in and... oh, good. The noisiest course, I'm afraid. Whoa, something weird just happened to the physics there. I have no clue what happened, but the physics just felt really off. It's not just because of changing style, it's just because... for some reason, I don't know, I had way more momentum than I was expecting. I'm not entirely sure what caused that. Okay, so obviously we need... what? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, well that actually wasn't what I was thinking. I was thinking you'd have to jump up here and then jump into that little gap to survive the wiggler. So that wasn't nearly as horrible as I expected, but it still was like, really? Jumping on like a pixel of the wiggler's head? Whatever, I'm just gonna run. It's fine. I see hidden blocks like that. Or not. They're just kind of cheap. Kind of. I have no clue where to go from here. The lack of direction is also frustrating in certain people's levels. It's like, I feel like if you are going to make a hard level, at least tell you where you should go. Don't just make a course that gives you no... like, see, this part has tons of direction where to go because of all the coins. But, like, the next part has, like, no direction. Like, they give me no input, like, no feedback on where to go. And that just seems kind of cheap. I use spring also over here. It's probably what the guy intended, but I cheesed the level. I'm good at that, apparently. I don't play games legit, I mean, play games the right way a lot. I usually cheese games. Yeah, see, like, the hidden block, to me, just seems a little bit annoying. Because it's like, how the heck are you supposed to know that's there? Unless you've already played the level like I have. And see, like, why? Just why, really, for most of this. See that. I mean, how the heck are we supposed to figure out that that's there? So, yeah. I know I've said, oh, I'm gonna unlock all the amiibo costumes. I am actually thinking I might not at this point. Just because of how much trolling I have to survive in order to actually unlock all the amiibo costumes. See, I'm only at level 11. We'd be done by now in easy mode with 2 rounds. Okay. Off to a good start. Okay, and now I at least know what to do. Spiny and spiny attack. What? I tried moving out of the way, but I couldn't just because of Mario's momentum. This is why I don't like Lack 2, because his attacks are randomized. Meaning sometimes you'll just end up with a bad pattern, quite frankly, and that can just completely screw you over. It wasn't hard, it was just kind of cheap figuring out how it worked. Yeah, so again, maybe I will not be trying hard mode. Turtle makes it easy. Yeah, I kinda figured it out. The comment didn't appear in the level, so how was I supposed to know? Sometimes comments appear in levels, other times they don't. It's really all over the place. Can't tell what that said. Again, airships are super glitchy. The music is really good though. Like, watch this. Someone likes Monty Moles. But like, look at how far down the platforms dip when it goes down. Like, it goes like almost 1.5 blocks. Super Mario World, this would actually be easy, but Super Mario Bros. 1, this is actually kind of challenging. See, Bowser doesn't have like a clearly defined hitbox in Classic, so you can just run right through him. He has a hitbox, he just doesn't have any like physicality to him to like knock you back. Like, you run into Bowser, he'll like bump you back in the other styles. That was actually a good level. Not like the best I played, but it was okay. It's like the best level I played today, at least. So, that counts for something. Let's play E. Whatever that means. And Bowser. That's happened. Okay, so obviously we're intended to be Bowser. Let's play E. I wonder what that the name of the level is supposed to refer to. Well, okay. I know what to do. And we can't even get into the castle. Yeah, like that gimmick, that was cool once. And then it kind of stopped being cool. The whole, oh look, you can't actually go into the castle thing. Yeah, it was cool for a while, it's just overdone now. Rage, oh that sounds fun. Rage Castle. Again, normal difficulty, folks. Again, I ducked. I don't know why that hit me. Yeah, it makes me afraid of, like, hard mode. Oh, well, that is something. Something else. I'll just do this for now. Yeah, the ground fireballs are the worst. I've had several openings to actually get to the goal, but I'm playing it very safe. Not safe enough, apparently. I don't think there was a mushroom here, if I recall correctly. So it looks like I'm just gonna have... Oh wait, there was a mushroom. I just lost it just because of the bullet bill. Why does that hit me? I'm just gonna die. I don't care. So apparently I have to go through the first part with the mushroom in one continuous motion. If I'm gauging this correctly. Like that. Okay, so we have a mushroom, so we're off to a good start. Whoa, okay. And we lost it. I'm hoping to exploit invincibility frames, but that didn't work out. I'm sure some people enjoy levels like this, but I just don't. It just seems incredibly cheap, personally, to do a level like this. And like a bazillion fireballs coming at you, that's not exactly fun. I mean, it's called Rage Castle for a reason, but it just feels like it just shouldn't be normal. It should be like hard. It should be considered like hard, not normal. So I'm just worse in Mario than I thought it was. Because I've played some really hard Mario levels. But that were actually like fair levels. And that's the thing. There's a big difference between hard and unfair. And it doesn't feel like anyone understands that. I give up on this. This is just gonna take forever. Super Aeroboros. I won't judge. It's someone from another language. Speaking another language, I mean. Okay, that was a little bit scary, but I lived somehow. Oh wow, that's really fair. Which is actually something that people don't point out much, is you can't actually get these small gaps as Big Mario. Oh, that's weird. Mario's hitbox is different in this game. Normally in the ground pound, like sitting kind of, I couldn't even see the platform, so that was great. Yeah, it's always good to make the platforms impossible to even see. Yeah, like that, how I kind of jump repeatedly to get through there, thread the needle, and so on. Yeah, I don't see that much. But I wish there were more levels that use that, because I think it's actually an interesting trick. I'm gonna ditch this platform. I'm trying to get on a Lactube. Okay. There are 2 Bowsers, 1 big, 1 small. I can tell that much already. It's making me nervous, actually. Okay, there's the big Bowser. So the flag. Oh shoot! See, Bowser just bounces you around. Yeah, and this all of a sudden gives you the satisfaction of actually going into the castle. That was definitely a step up from other levels, but again, I do want to emphasize yet again that I do really enjoy this game. I just kind of wish levels were more meticulously thought out rather than just relying on cheap thrills, kind of. It's like horror. That's kind of a weird analogy, but think of like a horror movie, for example. Do you just want it to be like a mindless like slasher film, or do you want like a super scary, like methodically presented like horror drama? I prefer the latter. A lot of people prefer the former. I'm not saying one is necessarily worse than the other. Well, actually, I am saying that, aren't I? But I do feel like people need to start making more levels that are more thoughtfully challenging than just gimmickly challenging. That's like the easiest level in this set, as far as I remember, and it was the last one. Well, that was a thing. Yeah, I'll give that a star. It was actually pretty good. I mean, for this round, I just happened to get a bunch of really cheap levels all in a row. Oh look, actually finding Princess Peach. You really can end off with this game, with this round. She's gonna get kidnapped, isn't she? Oh. Okay. Well, so that was normal mode of Super Mario Maker, so if you can kind of get an idea of what to expect from normal and easy, I shudder to think of what hard mode is like. And I like Mr. Rossetti. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to test it out later. Rossetti is like my favorite Animal Crossing character, but you unlocked Expert. Oh god. That doesn't sound fun. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching, and yeah, probably take a break from this game, but see you next time for whatever project is next.